Hi guys, welcome to the House of Lou. Thank you so much for joining. Today we are going to be talking about why haute couture is so important. But before we get cracking, if you could just simply subscribe to my channel, and if you like what you see, please press like, give us your comments, your feedback. We'd really appreciate it. We're looking to grow, so we'd really could do with your help with that, and please hit the notification button. Thank you so much. So we're going to be discussing 3 reasons why haute couture is so important. First reason, it's on top of the fashion food chain. Oops, not that food chain. So it's one of the highest forms of creative expressions. Most design houses, or couture design houses anyway, have less of a budgetary restrictions. So designers are free to create wonderful and amazing masterpieces. And this high form of creativity actually trickles down into other areas of the fashion industry via pret-a-porter and also via high street fashions. And with that, it brings influences of different colors, patterns, textures, moods. And so essentially, it helps dictate what you wear. Point number 2, it contributes to the world fashion economy. Now, disclaimer, I'm about to give you some facts and figures about the fashion industry, and it's the fashion industry as a whole, which haute couture, of course, heavily contributes to. So don't think that what I'm about to say to you only is referring to haute couture, because it's not. As I say, it's very important to the industry. So I'm going to add another point to that before I get on to my next point. When I was growing up, a lot of people used to tell me, or used to believe, that fashion was very frivolous, did not mean much, nobody should be bothered about it, it's frivolous. But in terms of how much it contributes to the world economy, they were wrong. According to Fédération de la Haute Couture et de la Mode, which means the Federation of Haute Couture and Fashion in France, in terms of direct sales, fashion contributes 150 billion euros. And another thing, in France, it's actually worth 2.7% of its GDP, which stands for Gross Domestic Product. In simple terms, the value of its economic activity, which, okay, 2.7% may not seem massive, but if you compare it with other industries like the car industry or the aircraft industry, fashion overtakes it. Cool. Furthermore, it creates 1 billion jobs worldwide. Oh, and by the way, according to businessinsider.com, the global fashion industry contributes to the world economy, wait for it, a $2.5 trillion. Ding, 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 ding. How many zeros is that? My third point, and my most serious and heartfelt point about couture, is, as I said before, it's a wonderful creative expression. To me, it's an art form. It's the highest form of creativity. And I think it would be so sad if the skills of these wonderful people that create haute couture, these art forms, these masterpieces, if they were to be lost and relegated to history. It would truly be a sad day for the world. Now, these particular craftsmen and women produce and do beading and embroidery, tailoring, weaving, feather work, ribbon work, millinery, glove making, hand sewing, haberdashery, even the companies that make the tailor mannequins. When I create something for a client, for anybody I'm making a dress or garment for, I want her to feel like she is wearing her second skin. It's a reflection of her own personality. When she wears it, she feels proud, she feels glowing, she's happy, she's confident. And that is something so unique and so special, and why it is also an art form. So this is why it should be appreciated. When you see somebody who wears a couture gown and you see how they glow and how they walk, they are confident, they know themselves, they appreciate who they're about, and they want to show it off to the world. And that is such a special force. That is such a special form of creativity. And what a shame if that would be lost. If that, with all those skills that this, you know, those people who've for years learned how to do all that particular hand sewing, where would they go? What would they do? That would be, you know, such a great tragedy. And skills like that would be lost. It would be relegated to history. And so, you know, you see today a lot of clothes, especially in high street, of course, that are mass produced. Nothing wrong with mass produced clothes. How there's not appreciated sometimes, and the people that actually put those garments together. You know, when things fall apart, sometimes it ends up in landfill, and you just throw it away and don't even think about it. But who would do that to a couture garment? Who would actually dare throw something like that away or not appreciate it? Even when it's done, some people contribute them to fashion galleries and museums, and it's there for people to admire, to see the work, the hand skills. It's such an amazing thing. It's so inspirational, and it's so moving when you go to an exhibition that has all these wonderful masterpieces. It's art, and so that's why I think we need to celebrate it. We need to, you know, thank those people who put their heart and soul, blood, sweat and tears into making these great creations, because it's such a valued and prized possession of a skill. It's something that takes years to master, years to craft, and years of grafting. And yeah, that's why it's so important, and we need to keep going for future generations. So I hope that has gone some way for you to understand why haute couture is so important. I'm so passionate about it, and I'd love to continue to share my journey as a couture designer, hence why I started this channel. And if you like what you see, guys, please hit the like button. I'd love your comments, love your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. We'd love to grow this channel. We need to build up our YouTube algorithm, so please like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much.